Godot, Godot, whatever.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
April 14th, 2024. The day Rachel Zegler's phone buzzed with a Google alert she'd never forget. Because 500 miles away in Burbank, the Simpsons writers were doing what they do best, turning Disney's humiliation into comedy gold.
I'm gonna stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess. I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed on.
Oh, really? Are you having trouble paying your bills, Rachel? Did Steven Spielberg not pay you for your role in West Side Story? Did Disney fail to give you a healthy paycheck for, cry me a river? She's just exactly everything that we can't stand.
I can also be having the greatest time and simultaneously wishing people would stop sending me death threats.
I know this point has been made, but this truly is the worst casting maybe in the history of the film industry.
Little did Rachel Zegler know Springfield was about to immortalize her Snow White meltdown in the most brutal way possible.
She has this underlying anger and hatred in her that always has to take it one step too far. So first and foremost, we're going to be cast as Snow White. Maybe appreciate the original Snow White.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love.
God forbid a woman dream about true love. We're all just sitting around here, maybe I could be president one day. I hate that. I just want to be president.
Fastest way to tank your career, go out there and start running your mouth and trashing the original IP of the film you're in.
I win. The winged victory came to the Louvre in pieces, and people still line up to see her. And I can only hope that despite my flaws, and despite my cracks and my breaks, and there are many of them, that at every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
This was the moment Rachel Zegler became The Simpsons' easiest target since Mel Gibson. One offhand comment about the 1937 classic, and suddenly...
No longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White.
That
is
not going to be saved by
You
the
wrote
prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be. The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story.
Excuse me, your curtain. Please allow me to help.
Help? From you?
I didn't mean to offend. I just thought you should know that
That I should know what? That some privileged white guy thinks his opinion matters? Get over your entitlement. I'm not some damsel in distress waiting for you to ride in on your high...
I don't need your business. You know what? Maybe Disney does. Maybe you're a tool, you're a pawn in this film. You didn't write it. You didn't direct it. You have nothing to do with the creation of Snow White.
Right.
You should shut up and do the job.
No one on the right side of America can stand the star of this movie.
Weird.
I would highly advise that you boycott this film, no matter how much your children love Snow White.
In Springfield, writers high-fived over their coffee-stained scripts. They didn't need to exaggerate. The real Rachel Zegler was already a cartoon character. When Peter Dinklage called out Disney's hypocrisy, Rachel Zegler got stuck holding the bag. And The Simpsons, they brought a whole fleet of bags. Dwarfs are problematic. Meet our new height-neutral fantasy beings.
They're remaking the movie. They just got rid of the dwarfs. Okay,
but what do they call them?
Why would they get rid of the dwarves, though?
Magical creatures.
But they have one token dwarf amongst these magical creatures backwards. You actually just erased the dwarfism side of it. The disability, we're a disability group. You just erased that whole image. The argument should have been from Peter Dinklage. There's power of being on TV. There's power of television. And to put 7 people with dwarfism on camera in a major Disney movie, there's still power there. If the story is offensive, change the story. Don't change the characters.
This is no ordinary apple, my dear. It's a magic wishing apple. A wishing apple? You offer it to me freely. In place of the patriarchy, you would have a queen! Not white, but diverse, inclusive, and equitable! I will become the leader I know I can be! All shall love me and despair!
Oh, what has she done to you? Fear not. First love's kiss can break any curse.
The scary part? The Simpsons saw this train wreck coming 20 years ago, but not even they predicted how perfectly Rachel Zegler would play the villain in her own downfall. When this storyboard leaked, even Disney lawyers couldn't stop the memes. Because here's the twist. The Simpsons didn't need to exaggerate. They just had to quote Rachel Zegler verbatim. While the Simpsons episode racked up 50 million views, Rachel Zegler's actual movie couldn't fill a minivan. The irony? More people watched her get roasted in Springfield than watched her Snow White performance. In a final act of self-sabotage, Rachel Zegler tried to clap back at The Simpsons. Disney's damage control team moved faster than ever before to delete her account. In the end, The Simpsons didn't just predict this mess, they profited from it. And Rachel Zegler? She became something rarer than a Disney princess. A cautionary tale that even Hollywood won't forget.